Something is wrong with my girlfriend. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my series where I tell the creepiest stories I find online. Today, we have a story that's a possible parallel universe or maybe something going on in their house. You let me know what you think in the comments below. Me, male 26, and my girlfriend, female 25, have been living together in an apartment for 2.5 years. Everything has been normal until quarantine started. So, this must be around COVID, the time of COVID, when I started noticing some odd things. For example, for the last 3 weeks or so, my girlfriend has been putting sugar in her morning coffee, while throughout our entire relationship, she's always been very much against it. She even said that I don't know what real coffee tastes like because I put way too much sugar in my coffee. And when I asked her why she would put so much sugar in that, she looked at me weirded out and said something like, "What are you talking about? I've always been putting sugar in my coffee." And I felt a little bit confused for a moment, but then we started talking about some other things. So I didn't think about it anymore until the morning after when she did exactly the same thing and I had the same reaction. Fast forward a few days, and another odd thing happened. We were doing the deed, and suddenly she suggested a pose that we had already tried once, but she didn't like it because it hurt her a lot. So we simply decided not to try it anymore. Naturally, I was very surprised with her suggestion and reminded her about the time that it went wrong. And she just completely dismissed it and said that I must have mixed her up with an ex girlfriend or something, or that I was just tripping. We then again did the pose, and she actually enjoyed it. Today, the weirdest thing happened, which is the reason for this post. In the afternoon, I was working at home. I'm employed as a PhD student at a computer science department of a university. When my girlfriend asked me what's up with that guy who I've never heard of before, I asked her who she was referring to, and she said, "Well, that colleague of yours that you always talk about, the one from the company where you are employed at." I froze and asked her to repeat, and she said the same thing all over again. Then I told her that I don't work at any company, nor have I ever worked at any company since starting my master's degree. At this point, she also completely froze. And then she asked me, "What is going on?" And I reminded her about the coffee thing and about the pose and that I don't know what's going on anymore. At this point, she started crying too and asked what is wrong with us. It's important to add that she, nor me, nor anyone in our families have had any history of mental illness or health problems in general. Wow, I think this could be a lot of things. This could definitely be a parallel universe where just tiny little things are different. Or I also thought this could be something going on in the house. Maybe they should check their mold. Maybe she should go to the doctor and just make sure something is not going on maybe she should check the mold in her house or go to the doctor just to make sure something's not going on that can be explained via like health related. But what do you think in the comments? But what do you think's going on? Let me know in the comments below.